Hey. Sa-da-da. Oh, yeah. We in this bitch, man. You already know. For some of y'all that know, some of y'all that don't know, this is episode 1. SimpFree Podcast, man.
What's up,
Coming
everybody?
to you live. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, it feel great, man.
Yeah,
every Wednesday night, 9 p.m., man. We doing this thing, man. We coming to bring you a little enthusiasm, a little knowledge, a little fuckery.
You know, talk a little shit, too.
Whatever you need, man. Hey, man, it feel good, man. I'm that boy Wizz, man. Also known as G. You call me whatever you want, man. Be easy. This is my partner to the right.
Yeah, up in this thing, man. We doing this. It's good to be here today, man, on the Empowerment Network. Welcome to SimpFree Podcast. It's the first episode, like my man G said. Let's get into the shit, G.
Man, we're going to get into it then, man. So, man, we just started off. We the SimpFree Podcast, man. And right off the top, that should let you know something, man. We just real, man. We stand on it, and we mean what we say, man. And I just want you to let you know, every male is not a man, and every female is not a woman. So we don't speak in absolutes here, man. We know there's always exceptions to the rule. You know what I mean? But just catch our vibe, man. See how we doing. Let us know in the chat how you feel. What's up, family? I see you out here.
Yeah, we
you
see
feel
you.
me?
What up,
Hold
bro?
up. Octavia, what's up? That's my cuz right there. Boy Lindsay. What's up, bruh?
Yeah. What's
Mama,
up,
I love you. How you doing?
Out there.
So, yeah, man, SimpFree Podcast, man. So what I want to get into, man, I actually want to know, like, this is our first show, and it feel good. And we just trying to get into our vibe, man. And we starting off with what is a simp? People be like, SimpFree. Why did y'all name it SimpFree? You know why? Because when you simping, man, that means you ain't had no guidance in your life, man. That means your backbone real weak.
What that mean, G?
It's wobbly.
Okay. And
you feel me? So you need to be sturdy.
How you fix that, G?
It need to be sturdy. You get that fixed by having somebody positive in your life, man, coming out the womb.
Understood.
And if you don't have that, God bless you.
So what you saying is it's important for a man to be in a child's life?
Hey, man, it's essential.
How important is it, G?
It's because, think about it. From age 0 to 17, right? Mm-hmm. That's almost like your framework.
Gotcha.
Of a house.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing up, but just the frame. It's just some wood and some nails.
Okay.
But you can see an outline. You feel me?
I hear you.
Because parents, they can't be everywhere yet.
Gotcha.
You're going to do some foolishness.
And you're
going to fuck around. But when you have a positive male in your life, it's going to mold you from that 0 to 17 where somebody come with you some dumb shit. You're like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to pass on that.
Gotcha.
Whereas other people with no guidance, they just looking for a quick flip. Mm-hmm. Do some dumb shit. Next thing you know, their life gone.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's the story of so many people, man. So that's where we coming from, man.
But you know what? I know you're right about that because OG said to me once, I can't remember who it was, but he said, if you don't earn your child's respect by the age of 11 to 12, you're never going to get it. You see what I mean?
That's a fact.
And I believe that the foundation, because I'm a father myself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also, I have a stepson as well. And, I came into his life when he was 6, man. And I it's a blessing to be a part of his transition. You know what I mean? Seeing him come up, having to help give him some guidance because he turned out to be a thoroughbred little nigga, man. He's straight as hell. I love CJ to death.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got my own too, and I'm planting that seed in their foundation right now. But the concern is the young men and the young women who don't have fathers in their life now. Like, where do they go? Who do they talk to? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they reach that plateau? Because if nobody's there, how is it the child's fault? And where do they seek guidance? You know what I mean?
And that's why so many people running ramshot right now and don't have no guidance, and they just out here doing dumb shit.
Okay.
Because I could put it on myself, like basically when you come out the womb, you almost hit the lottery. In the sense that you don't know what your parents gonna be.
Okay.
You can have some parents that's doing the right thing.
Uh-huh.
You can have some parents that's not together. You can have some parents that's mega rich. You can have some parents that's super poor. You don't know what you finna get when you come out that womb.
Yeah.
But when you get out that womb, man, and then you can see love and you get that vibe and you get the knowledge you want, it ain't no guarantee that you're going to turn out right. But I guarantee you're going to be on the right path faster than others, man, because I could put my own situation in here, man. I love my pops, man.
Yeah.
Ted, what up?
Ted.
Denise, what up? My mom's,
what's
man.
Up, Mom?
I have both my parents, thank goodness to this day. You know what I mean? They always been in my life. Always will be until they leave this earth. And I try to imagine myself without them.
Ooh.
Like, imagine yourself growing up without any type of guidance. What type of a savage you would be. So that's where sometimes I get like, man, you can't even blame people. Uh-huh. But at the same time, we just got to do better, man. And that's all the goal. And that's the goal of this show, man, is to give people some type of guidance that don't have none.
Right.
You know, and this only from our opinion. You might say, what the fuck do they know? You know what I mean? How old are you, B?
I'm 36.
Me too. But that's enough time to acquire enough knowledge to drop something on you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And just to piggyback on what you were saying, I do know it's important because what made it easier for me to transition and to being a male figure for CJ was not just his connection with his mom. It was the fact that a man done it for me. You know, I'm 36 years old, and my biological father was, I ain't see that nigga ever. I saw in 36, well, I say 32 years before he passed, I seen him 6 times, bro, and 2 of them was in the hospital, and the last one, the 6th time, was in the casket.
And that's heavy.
I mean? And I felt some type of way in the beginning because I felt like he had more power, me as a child, for him to come see me than I had to go see him. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of intricate details to that situation. But I say all that to say that my dad, Lou, who was there for me since I was 6 months old, you know what I mean? That's the real OG. That nigga SimpFree all day long. Because he came in my life right at the time where I was becoming a teenager. I was transitioning and trying to figure out who I was. And he made it an intricate part. Because growing up, nigga, we listening to our bro and shit, and niggas down the street. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man.
We ain't really had nobody else, for real.
You're influenced by your parents and then really your peers. Yeah. Like your parents give you a mold and tell you what to do, but then really, I learned a lot of game from my peers and older cousins and older people around me because I'm an only child. Mm-hmm. So I was catching game, and I'm one of them. Brothers. Like, people always say, damn, he quiet.
Right.
I was quiet, but I'm analyzing the whole room. I done heard every conversation. And you know how I done that? By being around grown folks. Because guess what happened when you're around grown folks and you're a fool? They're going to tell you to take your little ass on somewhere.
Right.
They tell little kids, get the hell on. You do that fast because the little kid get to talking and doing shit. So I say, you know what? They goofy as hell. Me, I learned how to just sit back and just relax.
You sneaky.
You feel me? That's how I did that, man.
You watching movies you ain't supposed to be watching.
Hey, everything. You feel me? Everything went because I was just quiet and I was analyzing. But you made a very good point, man. And my dad, he been in my life, you know, since I came out.
Since that womb.
And like my parents were very strict, but not too strict. So they did a great balance of like reeling me in, but then giving me some freedom because I couldn't hang out with a lot of my folk.
Why not?
I was considered lame because my parents wasn't having it, bro.
Shit, I was with all my people.
I couldn't roll like I wanted to. And I could never understand it, but now I appreciate them for it. You know, maybe they there is no textbook how to do this. Maybe they was overprotective at times.
Right.
But at the same time, I appreciate them for it, man, because it gave me like a sense of guidance. Like, okay, they just didn't want me to be in all this foolishness. Right. You hear me?
See, I was lucky too, though, because in the absence of my biological and in the absence before, you know, when my pops was, Lou, who raised me, was going through, you know, a tough time. I had bro, you know, Tune.
Oh, man.
Shout out
Tune.
Tune.
What up, though, bro? What's up, bro?
In this bitch, boy.
You already know what it is.
But he was learning as he was going. So the things he was handing on to me, we were kind of like, you know what I mean, tossing up. And it was a lot of positive things. He helped me, you know, just become a more cooler version of myself. He prevented me from being a lame because I was all academics. I was in my books. I was nerdy. I drew. You know what I mean? I'd sit in the house in the summertime, designing clothes, drawing. Everybody outside gooning it up. I'm in the crib. Mama like, boy, take your ass outside. But I had, you know what I mean, that's who I was. But, you know what I mean, it was that dichotomy between bro's coolness and my geekiness that helped me get in that nice little wedge to where, you know what I'm saying, I still feel like I'm SimpFree. Yeah, that helped you get in your zone, man. And that's what brings us to this podcast, man, SimpFree, man. We saying, like, you need some type of positive male role model in your life, man, just to give you that 0 to 17, 0 to 12, like them years is so pivotal in the child's life, man. And there's so many kids and adults right now who still don't have any guidance, man. And I feel sorry for them. But that's what we're here for, man. Just to, you know, lighten your day up, man. Give you some game. Yeah. Teach you something, maybe. Maybe you say y'all might teach us something, man. Let us know in the comments how y'all feeling. You know, this episode 1, man, and we feel good. Oh, man, I feel like I'm at home, bro. This is a beautiful thing.
You feel me?
Also, too, G, I want to take a spin on what you just said, though, man.
Please do.
The youth is probably not going to be too apt to find, you know what I mean, a positive male model in their life. So we're going to challenge the men out here to find some youth that need some guidance.
Not males, but men.
Men, yes. Men and women, too. Women can be great influences.
Not females, but women.
Yes. And we're talking, you know, like, take time. That's what the children need. They want to learn. They want to be guided. They want somebody to listen to. And the judgment-free zone, I feel, is the best place. The open policy table is the best place for you to be able to speak to a child or a young teenager and just be judge free. And they'll open up to you, I'm sure, in time as they build trust. But it's our responsibility to help bring up to you, not just your own. Because once you have children, in my opinion, you become community property, my nigga. You know what I mean? You don't just belong to yourself anymore. You
That's
got your own to raise, and how you raise them going to affect how other people are affected. And you just got to spread the love, because it always took a village. I don't know when people got away from that shit. You know what I mean? I remember my uncle could whoop me and my mama wouldn't say nothing. My Aunt Mary used to whoop all of us, bro. She'd line us up on the floor and just bring that belt across 5 asses. She killed 6 birds in one stone.
And everybody got it. La, 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 la.
And to this day, boy, when you see Aunt Mary, boy, you on your best behavior, and I'm 36.
You know, I didn't really get too many whoopings, though, bro.
Shit, I wish I could say that, G.
I don't know, just because the smooth nigga I am, you feel me? I'm like that. Or I think that's that. My sauce is very high.
Just a
like, I got a lot of
ass
flavor.
Only child, that's what you
And
are.
I'm patting myself on the back, and I don't give a damn.
Hey, good for you.
But I'm just that knuckle. You hear me?
But look, if I didn't get them, if I ain't even gonna lie, man, I know that's a huge debate in America today about how do you discipline your children. But for every action, there's a reaction. There's positive reinforcement and there's negative reinforcement.
Absolutely.
Life gonna be that way. The police gonna be that way. You know what I'm saying? Your job gonna be that way. When you do good, you get rewarded. When you do bad, you get disciplined. That's life. So I don't see why people feel like, you know, it's not a good idea. I feel like you shouldn't spare the ride. I mean, don't over abuse it, but
Man, it's always a great idea, man.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
If I'm gonna just say this, man, if just handle your responsibility, man, because I know, I get it. There are some women you just can't get along with. It just ain't gonna work. You hear me? Like you just the sight of her just turns your stomach.
You
But
talk
I
about
get
it in
it.
regards to baby mamas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you got to put that aside, man, and be there for your child, man.
Both parties have to put that aside, though.
Because if you don't be there for your child, you're gonna lead your child into what? A simp. And that brings me to my first time. What is a simp? They be like, man, simp. It's because it's some old folks. My dad was like a simp. He made me spell it like 3 times. I said, Pop, just forget it. You know what? It's over for you.
Oh, what?
But most of the real ones, as soon as I say simp, you be like, nah.
Man, I ain't fucking with it.
When you don't have guidance, I think a simp is just somebody that's spineless. They just don't have a backbone.
You say weak-minded?
They don't have no. They weak-minded. They don't have no guidance. They don't have no type of structure. And that's gonna lead you to destruction. You hear me? You can be taken advantage of real quick. You feel me? And we don't want to be simps, man. And that's why we simp free. Men here, standing tall, standing in our power. That's what we own, man.
Yeah.
That's the vibe we catching.
And you know what, man?
What's up?
It's a lot of real cats out here, G. I can't front. You know what I'm saying?
It's always an exception,
But
not the rule.
For every one that is, there's 2 that ain't, in my personal opinion.
Majority
you know
of them are.
So we need to band together on some SimpFree shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
We really do.
We need to bring all the G's together. You know what I mean? There's always a couple G's around us. I know that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, we just need to start just congregating with it. Just rubbing shoulders with real niggas throughout the city. And just bringing a positive vibe to the youth, man.
Yeah, they need to catch our sauce, though. That's the problem. We got the sauce already.
Oh, yeah, you know. I mean,
They just need to rub off on us. We need to rub off on them.
So let me ask you this.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Here we go, voice from the side. What's up, bro?
So how do they catch the sauce?
That's what we trying to get to. That's the $1 million question. Because if you wasn't born with it and doesn't have the guidance, you in a world of trouble. You hear me?
So can coaches, preachers, teachers, can they give the sauce, or are they not real enough in the game to give the sauce?
Oh, no, you can't say that, Myrick. Those are some of the most important figures in these
I'm
children's
just asking
lives,
because I'm
man.
trying to figure out, how to get people from simp level to the real level.
But see, that's the problem. Some people are going to be destined to be simps.
No
They ain't
matter
gonna
what
make
you
it.
do?
They ain't going to make it.
Okay.
It's not going to work.
Okay.
They're going to be simping to the day they die. You hear me? And those people are already gone. But we want to catch the ones right on that verge. You feel me? You see, and that brings me to a great point. I felt, you know what? When I was 16 years old, this is how I knew I was getting my framework right. I was 16 years
Talk to
old.
him, G, talk.
I had one of my first relationships, right? And I didn't really like this person. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to come clean. I didn't really like, she was cool. Everything was fine, but we just didn't vibe right. But I had a goal in mind. I couldn't let it go until I accomplished my goal. But what happened was she had asked me for some money. And that was my hard-earned begged for money. You feel me?
Yeah.
Meaning from my dad's pocket to mine.
I hear
But
you.
it was mine. I didn't have no money, but I was good. And she asked me for some money. And at that moment, and you know what? I gave it to her.
Oh.
And do you know what?
How much was it?
It was like $50, $60, bro.
How long
That's
ago?
a lot back then.
This was like 1990. I would say maybe 98.
You gave a girl $50, $60.
I gave about
$50,
$50, $60, and you know what? From that point, I said, "Oh hell no, never again."
Man, you ain't supposed to get
It ain't
nobody
about
$50.
giving a woman money. It's about giving somebody you don't like money. It touched my soul, and I never wanted to feel that again.
So why did you do it?
Why did I do it?
Because you had a goal in mind.
Because I was simping.
There
You feel
we
me?
go. Now we done got to it.
I was simping.
That was it.
Yeah, that was my end goal. I was simping to get to the coach.
Not that smashed potato.
I had to smash to get off. I had to get a streak buster.
SIMP.
You hear me?
So G Wiz, this is from the studio audience.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
How
Mondo?
did you wash that simp out your blood? Because that sound like
I needed that. though.
You was starting kind of early, Mondo.
You know what? I needed that though, because that's what gave me my framework to say, "Oh no, we're not doing this." That right there was like, it's like I had an awakening. I'm never gonna do this ever again. And like I said, it ain't the simp part by giving her the money. It's because I gave a woman that I know I didn't like the money. I didn't have no good intentions with her ever again, ever. I just had one goal, and once that goal was completed, I was out of there.
oh,
Do you hear
so
me?
the goal was completed.
Absolutely, that's
and
a fact.
We know because we ain't simp, so we know what the goal was.
Yeah. I had to complete it. I completed it.
I heard now it's going for 40, and you were spending 50 and 60 back then. Now they only asking for 40.
I was simping tough. Do you feel me?
What did your father have to say about
He don't
this?
know about it. Why would I tell my dad that?
Is he watching now?
No, because I wanted some more money. Why would I tell him I gave it up? He ain't gonna give me no more if he just say you're gonna give it to some female.
I'm glad B came into your life.
I didn't meet him until later, but by that time I met him, I was already SimpFree. I was Christianing. That just took the spirit off.
He
me.
needed some tweaking,
B,
but it's all good.
B, come clean, bro.
Man, I'm coming
You done
clean.
had some simp. You done had a simp moment.
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh man, don't get me started, man.
Please enlighten us.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
You
All
got
right,
to,
well,
bro.
maybe let me see, man. I gotta think, man. Hold on, cause it's been so long, G.
That's a good
You
thing.
know what I'm saying?
Because if you could just remember last week, you in trouble.
Let me see, man. I ain't never gave nobody no money. Not at the Pac died anyway. I ain't getting nobody.
You ain't
no
give
money
nobody
at
no
the Pac
lunch.
Huh?
You ain't give him no lunch.
Yeah, I gave her some lunch.
You was simping.
Yeah.
How old was you?
Shit, I was. Let me see, man. I was about 16, 17.
You was see?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was buying gifts and shit. I was walking down the street with balloons and teddy bears and shit, going to somebody's house looking like a geek. But that smashed potato though.
Absolutely not. We're not doing that. You hear me? But see, that brings me to my point. You woke up out of that because you had strong male figure in your life to wake you up out of that.
Mm-hmm.
If you never had that, you would still be simping.
B Mace.
That's too bad. What's
B,
up, Mondo?
another question.
Shoot.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
That's true.
Can you talk about Valentine's Day sipping? And then we have a lovely lady who's got some questions too. But can you address Valentine's Day simping? Because you look like because you're dark skinned, and I know dark skinned cats like to trick chocolate. So that's what I'm assuming when the balloons.
Should
Boy.
You know what? Let me get it because this is not my show. Let me
give
put
him
this
one.
microphone down because this is not my show.
No, Mondo, you about to get your ass roasted in a minute.
Boy,
But no, I mean, man, Valentine's Day, I guess you can't really go there. You buying a bunch of people shit they don't need. You know what I mean? Flowers and candy, that shit is temporary. If you're gonna get your lady something for Valentine's Day, get her something she can use. You know what I mean? Like I was talking earlier, you know what I mean? A nice little pedicure mani hookup.
What
You
if
know
she
what I
ain't
mean?
your lady?
I was about to say,
What
bro.
if she
Like
not
you
your-
got to be more
Shit, if she
Shit, if she
specific,
ain't your
bro.
Valentine, then you ain't celebrating Valentine's Day.
That's where I
talk
was
about
going.
The brothers that ain't they lady, they ain't get none of that cookie cutter.
Oh, well, shit, the
But they
pressure's
coming out
on
of
for them
pocket.
then.
They don't need to come out of nothing then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Cause y'all get them some helpful tips to help them in this season.
No, because they're going to do it anyway.
You
You know they don't want to listen.
He said they're gonna buy something anyway, G.
If it ain't your lady, don't do nothing. You are the Valentine's Day. That's what I feel.
Say just my presence is Valentine.
I'm married, and we don't celebrate Valentine's at all.
Cause you married.
We ain't celebrated it. I couldn't even tell you the last time. We probably wasn't even married the last time we celebrated some stuff like that.
Why don't you celebrate
I
Valentine's
hate
Day,
them
G?
little generic holidays, bro.
Yeah.
Every day could be Valentine's. I don't need a date just to give you some candy and flowers. I can do that just cause.
Okay.
I can just get you something just cause, man. If I'm really rocking with you like that. Now, if I'm not rocking with you like that, you ain't get nothing.
You
I mean,
making-
absolutely nothing.
you are making a lot of young ladies mad today.
And be
sir.
happy about it. This
Yes,
is the
sir,
day.
You are. You are.
But that's fine though, man. You don't have to just go with the status quo, man.
No, never that, man.
That's another thing, man. Stop just doing stuff just because you feel like that's the right thing to do.
Well, my pops always told me keep doing the next right thing. And that's what I live. That's my life philosophy. But when you say what you feel like you got to do it, that's a different story. Don't just be doing it to keep up with the trends or to be popular or, or to get clicks or likes and shit. I ain't with that.
Absolutely.
Don't be just celebrating Valentine's Day, buying people shit because you think just because it's that day, that's what you do. That's just supposed to have sentimental value. It's supposed to have some meaning behind it when you give it to that person that it's intended for.
Well, what if you just trying to pose though?
If you pose,
What if you bought her something just for the hell of beating?
Well, then more power to you. I ain't gonna tell nobody not to hit the choo-choo train, boy. Chuggington is always around.
Is that simping or tricking?
Ugh.
There's a thin line now.
Yeah, that's another talk show in
Because I used to be coming from the D, man. It was a lot of people that would ruin it for the regular people. Because there was a lot of hustlers out there, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't have a problem blowing the bag.
Right, you're right.
Because
Yes.
that was their game.
Them D-boys is known for blowing the bag.
But I learned I'm never gonna do that. I'm not blowing a bag on nothing but me. You feel me? That's what let me know I didn't want to do that.
That's what you're saying.
Why blow the bag when you ain't got to? I ain't never had to work that hard. But if you have the money, you paying for them to do what you got to do and get the hell on. See, I didn't know that back then. But now I know the reason why people do trick. They trick to get them the hell on. They don't trick just because they like to do it. They trick because they got the money and it's an easy way to get them in and out.
So you ain't with it, but you understand.
I understand.
I got you.
Absolutely.
That's a good reason. Let's see who we got out here, man. Who checking us out, bro?
And we got a lot of people out here. It's a lot of folk.
Oh, it looks like people have
Friends,
in the
family.
city out there in Detroit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, guys, we got a comment.
What's up?
What
we
it
got?
is.
Miss Trina Harris says, "What is a simp?"
up,
She
Trina?
joined in late. What is a simp? Shout out to Trina Harris.
A simp is a sucker, man. He's spineless, and he don't have no type of direction. A simp is somebody you can just easily just push over. But at the same time, if there's some ladies out there right now that have a simp, please get him. You hear me? 'Cause that's the only way he gonna learn. Get him.
Jesus.
Get him for everything he
Jesus.
got. Because you ain't gonna never learn if you don't have no direction. If you keep simping, how you gonna know you're doing something wrong?
Exactly.
It's gonna
Yo.
take somebody to come to you and be like, you know what, bro, you wrong, and then you're gonna be embarrassed, and then you're gonna stop. So and that's another thing. I don't want to hate on no ladies that got them a simp. Please get them, because it won't be me. You hear me?
Let's do a couple shout outs here, man.
Oh, please do.
Yo, Jay McDaniels, what's up, boy? We got P.S. Jones. Yo, we want to thank P.S. Jones, too, man. That's my boy, Dev. He got an album coming out, the MTS album. He helped us out. He threw us that opening track. We'll play it again at the end. Produced by Donnie Mosaic. It's on the MTS album. It's a song called Korea. Good looking out, PS, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
And, nigga, it took you long enough to get it to me, too.
I
so
know. My man's Kareem
niggas
Scales.
it's like pulling
He was
teeth.
on the Power Hour Live last week. He in the show showing us love. That was real. We just met that man. Appreciate you, Kareem.
Look at that. We got that
in
boy.
this thing.
Moo you out here. Yeah, we working hard, Moo you.
Aki, Monroe O'Brien. What's up, bro?
Yo,
feel
Kendrick
me?
Kaysen. How you doing, Miss Kaysen?
We said, didn't we say bro, Lindsay?
Oh,
What's
yeah,
up,
you know
bro?
how to get, bro. Oh, my sis, what's up, Keita? Hey,
Yeah.
sister.
Cousin Nina, what up, though?
Love y'all.
Yoli, I see Yoli. What up? Yolanda Navarro Bell, what's up with it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
then.
So, G, man, all right. So here we are, man. You were talking about males and men and women and females.
Yeah.
What's the difference, homie?
Well, a male is somebody that's going to be destined to be a simp. They don't have no guidance.
You saying it's just a man figure, just a shell?
Yeah, you are a man, but you don't have man qualities. Like you're labeled a male,
Okay.
but you're not a man because a man handles responsibilities.
I see what you're saying.
You ain't got to tell a man too much.
right.
You feel me?
So you ain't got to tell a man to take care of his kid.
That's go without saying.
You ain't got to tell him to get off his ass and go get a job.
That go without saying.
Okay.
A male is at home right now looking at his female's computer probably on borrowing Wi-Fi from her. Dropped her car off. That he just got through dropping his side piece off in.
Ooh.
Because he ain't never had a whip.
Oh, shit.
If that's you are a male.
You talking about them niggas who sit in the passenger seat while their girl pump the gas in the car?
That way.
Oh, okay. I know them niggas.
You feel me?
We got another question.
What it is.
This was from another.
We love questions.
From another young lady.
Hey, Tanya,
She
what up,
said,
though?
Is it a positive way to be a simp?
Absolutely not.
As if you're a married man and you simping for your wife?
That's a great question.
That's a great
That was
question.
we was gonna get to that, but I'm gonna go ahead and handle that right now. When you married and y'all got that connection and the bond, that takes simping off the table, right? Now you can fall into simping when this is. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is a pet peeve of mine. I done heard so many married dudes say, "Oh, I can't buy that. My wife would never let me buy that."
What?
I say, "What? Take the what? Left the what?
Take the what and left the what?
What y'all say?
Why go on, boy? No, it don't work like that.
How? What you mean? Your wife gonna kill you if you buy that? What you talking about? You don't. That mean you hand over your whole check and don't got nothing?
The whole one.
I'd rather die. You hear me? I'm not about to be in a relationship like that, and that's why my baby, I love you. She ain't here with me. We had a partnership going. Now, if you handing over your check, letting her handle the business. Now, wait. I'm gonna put a caveat in that. If you are a dope fiend or you got a bad gambling habit and you giving her the money because you know you're gonna blow it and you're gonna be sleeping on Division or wherever your city at, whatever that street is, then yeah, hand over the money to you. Hand over the money to your woman if you about to blow it, or if you got a habit, please do it. But if you don't have no habit and you able mind, there's no reason you should be handing over your check to your woman and then talking about I can't buy this. As long as your bills is paid, everybody got their stuff taken care of. I'm not about to be going to my wife, oh, why you buy that? Why you shopping? And she ain't about to come to me and ask me why I'm shopping for. Because the bills is paid. Everything is straight.
You ain't never handed over your whole check, Gordon.
For what?
I'm just asking, nigga.
Absolutely not.
Not one time.
Never.
Okay, so you pay yourself first when you get that check.
You hear me?
Okay.
Now I take care of my responsibilities. I make sure that all the bills that I'm supposed to do is paid.
The bills you supposed to do.
Yeah, everything I'm supposed to do.
All right.
And once I do that, I'm free.
Got you.
Yeah, we got Carmen. Carmen said that sounds just like her ex.
Oh, that she put the E-Clay on that.
What sound like her ex? Giving over the money?
She didn't say.
Because if he gave over the money, that's why that's her ex.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why that's her ex. Because he
Why-
gave
why-
over the money.
Why would she get rid of a nigga that's dropping them checks though?
Because
Giving
he
the
a
bags,
sucker. And
though? And she don't like suckers.
and once he lose his job or a stream of income, that sucker gone because it's gonna be another one. You feel me?
So that's when you were saying earlier about the backbone.
That's why you need a dad in your life, man.
Or,
I don't know too many dudes that had a positive role model in their life that just fall into that category. That's why structure is so important. You need it. It's essential.
I got one more question for you guys.
Oh, please do.
People been texting me questions.
Okay.
They said, could y'all talk about the workplace husband?
Oh shit.
Workplace husband.
Workplace husband.
Who do that? I don't play those games.
Nigga, the workplace husband is the nigga your girl
not a
gon'
simp.
fuck when you fuck up. Soon as you get to the point where you done blew it, that's gonna be the first nigga she go to. She see him every day, spend 8 or 9 hours with him. She comfortable with him. You know what I mean? They laugh, they play, they go to lunch together. They practically dating on the clock. So, with all that being said, that work husband shit need to be dead in the water. But if you standing in your power and you laying your game down flat, it ain't nowhere in hell who you with is gonna have a work husband.
Bro, that's what I was just about to say, bro. A workplace husband is only there.
But nigga, they out there.
I get
They
it.
out there.
But if your thing is solid, if y'all together, you ain't got to worry about that. Because guess what? If he take her and I find out, I'm gonna shake his hand. Because she wasn't supposed to be with me no way. You hear me? You did me a favor,
So
bro.
he just thou loosed a burden.
Because guess what? I'm gonna stay winning. You hear me? I'm gonna go to the next one and get another one and another one. It ain't gonna stop.
So the question is then now, this is my question.
This
now,
nigga killing
y'all
me.
got the wheel spinning. If the workplace husband got my woman, that means
You the
I'm
simp.
the simp.
Correct, sir.
No.
Yes.
That means she was ratchet in her wayward ways. And she was dastardly. And you didn't need her. God damn it.
That boy.
He did you a favor.
Word of the day.
Be thankful. Because
Dastardly.
what woman that got your back gonna do some workplace husband stuff? We ain't playing that game. I ain't got no workplace wife. Are you crazy? Get up on my face. Number one, my wife got them hands. You feel me? So, I'm not playing them games.
But you got Clarissa Waddell over there and shit. Y'all know Clarissa Shields boxing? No? All right, whatever. Y'all know with the program. But nigga, so wait a minute. I don't get that. That don't make sense though.
What?
Because again, if you lost your girl to the workplace husband, you is a simp, nigga. That don't mean she was dastardly. What if you wasn't handling your business? What if you wasn't holding it down at the crib? There's vulnerability there. It's a glitch in the matrix.
See, my mind don't even compute that.
Well, no, not yours, but again, we talking about simps.
But if you're not handling that, if she do that though, a real person wouldn't do that. A real woman wouldn't do that. She ain't gonna just go. She ain't gonna have no workplace husband play you out like that. Cause y'all got a partnership. Like I ain't going for it. I don't. So that don't even cross my mind. What you got, B?
Man, we got a comment from David Covington said, "Work husbands will be roaming the cubicles tomorrow, buddy."
Yeah, they will be.
Hey, yeah. for strong, yeah. If your relationship ain't strong, absolutely. But guess what? I don't care who roaming. I don't care who you is because I know mine's strong. I'm laying mine thick. You hear me? My bond is we at one. Now that I'm by no means am I saying I can't be got neither. You hear me? You always can be got. So I don't want to say nothing like that. Now I don't want to get it wrong, but I got a great idea that it ain't going down. Do you hear me? I'm talking about a real good educated guess. You hear me? I ain't going with it. So we got some of these comments we need to get into, B.
Who we got, G?
Let's read some, man.
Give me something. What you see? My shit looking a little fuzzy.
Oh, this mine don't hear you say no cupcake. Okay, then. Hold up. Let me see. It says not even. This is what is this? Lisa M. What is that? Montalalo? I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. It says not even 0 to 17. Our minds aren't even fully developed till 26. But see, that's what I was saying. I said you just got the framework. I didn't say you fully developed. Of course you're not, because it's some 40-year-old fools. You hear me? I'm talking about the framework you're gonna need from 0 to 7. That's 0 to 17. That's pivotal. You're not gonna have the whole picture, but you at least need some type of guidance and somewhere to go. That's what somebody positive in your life can do. And it's not just for little boys, but especially little girls. Like that, it's just like having a man. Like women, they all not a female, not somebody that's dependent on assistance. Not somebody that ain't out trying to get it. I'm talking about a female that's handling their business. Everybody fall on hard times. So I'm not down on anybody with that. But I'm talking about a woman ain't going to just keep begging and begging. A woman going to go out and get it. And she going to make it happen regardless.
Shit, these women out here getting it more than the guys are these days.
You feel me?
They per capita, they more educated. Per capita, they higher paid.
Yeah.
From the niggas I know, these women is out here getting it.
So that's what I'm talking about, man. Like,
and that's a blessing.
That we as men, primarily African American men, you think that we have conditioned women to be like they are now?
absolutely not.
And when you say like they are now, what do you mean, Mark?
Well, they gotta get it. You say women are how to get it.
You might.
Oh, you saying is it because that the black male isn't typically the most educated or grinding hard enough or the highest paid is the reason why the women have to go so hard? Is that
So let me ask that again. My mic is better.
Yeah.
So what the question was is this. What's wrong, Savannah?
I can hear your headphones.
You hear me good? All right. So what I'm saying is, you just said women out here are getting it. They're grinding nowadays.
Yeah, they are.
All right. So do you think it's because of the lack of the presence of the male,
That's what I thought you were saying.
primarily the black male, from being simps that have made women go harder and become pimps?
I would have to agree. And a lot of it, and from this show is of ideas and opinions, and you know what I mean? From my experience, I've noticed that the lack of fathers in women's lives. Now, if a dad is not in a woman's life, that don't necessarily mean she gonna go be a stripper, hit the pole, and be a hoe and all that shit. A woman who doesn't have a father will find what she was missing by building her own character and molding herself into the woman her mama wasn't, that she didn't want to be what her mama was. She didn't want to be without a man to support her, so she molded herself into a strong personnel. She became educated. She got closer to God. She got the good gig.
Yeah, but
And
a lot of women
Go
front.
ahead.
They think they know what the hell they talking about. A lot of women don't know what the hell they be talking about. Just because they got an education and they think they doing good, that don't mean nothing.
We weren't going on that
I
angle.
feel
G.
like when a lot of women, if they don't have a father in
Go
their
ahead,
life,
yeah.
they either turns out good or like bad. I call
That's-
that quote unquote daddy issues.
Right.
Because some women, without that structure, they don't know a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a valid point.
That's what me and my dad call it.
Right, but where I was trying to go with it was it's not necessarily a negative effect. It's not necessarily a downfall when the girl is not raised with her dad. Sometimes it makes people stronger, it make them better, man.
It depends. If their mama ain't worth a damn, it ain't.
Sometimes
They gonna learn them same bad examples.
Women grow up with a shitty mom and a shitty dad and still come out victorious and
Right,
successful.
what
There's always the exception, not the rule. You know what I
What
mean?
if she see her mom hustling so hard, and she learned to hustle from her mother by
That
not having
too.
a father there?
There's many facets, you know what I mean? And then some people hate to see their mama struggling, so they get up and get off their ass so they can help out.
Yeah, there's never an absolute because you can have two great parents and turn out to be a dope fiend. You can have two great parents and they spend all their money on that, but because it comes so easy to you, you don't go as hard. You take everything for granted. If everything come easy to you, it's easy to blow it. So there is no absolute. There is no just mold to if you just have two
Right,
parents
right.
in your life
You can't
or a strong
say that.
male that you're gonna succeed. But I guarantee the percentages are higher if you do have that in your life as opposed to not.
True.
That's all I'm saying. And like as far as with the females, like that's another thing. Females, a lot of females, they get so high up in education. I feel that could be a detriment at times because then if you don't have that same high education, they kind of start looking down on you as if like you're not up there and equal. But I'm always gonna be a man. I don't care what your education is. I don't care what it is. If we in a partnership,
What about her salary?
I'm gonna be. I don't care how much money you make. We rolling as a partner. You're
But
not gonna
you
ever be
established
above
that
me,
up front,
and I'm not
though,
gonna
right?
be above. Yeah, you got to
You
nip that in the bud.
established that.
But if you a simp, you ain't gonna know how to do that. That's the problem.
Preach.
You just gonna roll with it like, okay, baby, I do this. I be coming. You crazy? We gonna work this together.
Rubberneck.
I'm not doing that. Let's say some old man like.
Y'all got a comment that said a young lady gets her value from her father.
That's valid. That is one of
Facts.
the most valid statements I've heard. That's
Facts.
true. But if she doesn't have one, unfortunately, she may have to create it herself.
And that's where the problem comes.
A lot of women with daddy issues, they find other men to fill that void.
Right.
And it's not always a good thing.
And that could be the most detrimental
Yeah, they
mistake
find other
make.
males. They don't find other
And
men.
it's an unhealthy, like,
Yeah.
Because if they was to catch a man, it might straighten them out. You hear me? They find males. A lot of posers out here.
Oh, okay. So the value. So the young girl said a girl gets the value from her father.
Yes.
And that's her framework then for womanhood.
Yeah.
With us having a male in our life, father figure.
Exactly.
And that's how we get the framework for our life.
Yeah, because she going to learn how to hold you down. She going to learn how to be by your side. She going to learn how to respect what you have to say, but also not take no stuff from you. You know what I mean? A
Yeah,
woman is going to, she going to be right there with you. Y'all going to be equally yoked. You know what I mean? And a woman always holds you down. I don't think it's like, as a man, you can be as successful as you want, but you won't truly find your true success and your end goal until you find a real woman. That's just in my opinion. You can always be successful as a man. You can do fine on your own. But just having that backbone and that partner to go through this thing called life with is essential. And so, and if her dad was in her life, that just makes it even better.
So I got one more question then now.
What it is?
I'm sorry. I got y'all keep
Keep 'em
bringing up
coming.
questions.
I got a comment.
Keep 'em
here,
coming.
too.
So with that, when a man, not a simp, a man, when he gets a good woman, so in other words, that just takes his life from here to just another higher plateau.
Yeah, because think about a
Definitely.
woman. You can shoot some goo in them. And
not
in
that-
months, they done created a whole nother life.
That
That's
gumshoe.
amazing. That's next to godly. I'm sorry. I find that to be like incredible that they can do that. Like, so if they can do that, they'll take a idea you got or anything and just put it up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
A real woman will, not a female. A female gonna bring you down, but she gonna bring that foolishness to your life, and that's what you don't want.
But that woman, though,
That woman gonna get you right.
they say that goddamn shit get you together.
And I'm gonna tell you like this. And if you think you found a woman and then it don't work, it's you.
There you
It ain't
go.
her. It's your
There
energy.
you go.
And that's another thing. Another thing people don't get is you can always work on your aesthetics. You could be suited and booted. You can have on $3,000 worth of suit and got $3 worth of cents.
Kareem, what you
Hear
say
me?
the other day, man? It ain't what's on you, it's what's in you, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That energy you have is going to attract you. You're going to attract the energy you at. If you ain't doing right in your life and then you on a low level, you're going to attract a low level person to come to you. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be on the low level and get this higher power.
You know
it's
what?
not going to happen.
Let me switch it up a little bit. I got this thing that it's like this idea of mine that I believe is true. I think I got this shit from my brother. They say, and tell me if you agree with this.
Okay.
women. All right, so let me say men first. Men can't go in reverse sexually, and women can't go in reverse financially. So if a man meets a girl who busting it open back, you know what I mean, all that off the ceiling, all that shit, he's typically going to mess with a girl who is more agile in the sack. But if a woman dates a man who has a car, has his own place, he has a job, chances is she'll never date a nigga without a car again.
That's a fact.
Is that facts? Is that facts?
I agree with that.
Okay, I thought so. I was just
I
going to put that
definitely
out
agree
there.
with that.
Good. See?
J Ray, what's up? My cousin J Ray Hall in here.
What's up, Jay?
What up, though? And Trina, this is Trina Harris. She said she missed it. What is a simp? A simp is just a sucker. That's just simple and plain.
So give it an acronym.
A simp. Well, our acronym is standing in my power freely. That's what we doing. But what we want to do is SimpFree means you want to be free of the suckiness. You want to be free of the childish ways. You want to be free of just low level thinking. You want to elevate yourself, and you want to be on a plateau to where you can be respected. Because when a man walk in the room, he really don't got to say much.
He shouldn't.
You can just tell by his presence that, okay, I see. You can just feel it. Like, I know I can at least.
He's
I can feel it.
A confident man.
Man, you can feel
A
it.
confident man can look good, smell good, walk in the room. Everybody's here to turn because how he walk. Even other men are looking at him like, damn, okay, all right, brother, working that suit.
But you said that the key word, confidence. Where do you develop that confidence? You got to have it molded. You got to develop it. It's framework, like I've been saying, man.
Yeah, I hear you, G.
So it ain't
Definitely
the end all be all ain't necessarily having a father if you don't have it. We ain't never saying you ain't gonna never make it, but you're gonna be much better off. You feel me? You're gonna have a much better idea and a better way to go, and because that's what gives you your confidence. And then when you get your confidence, that comes with having your money right.
Definitely.
Your home situation right.
Yeah.
Your family's doing all right. That all that stuff, your work doing good, all that gives you confidence,
Yeah, we
man.
need 3 streams in 19. That's my quote of the year. 3 streams in 19, baby.
3 or 4.
Yeah, giving that to everybody. At least 3 streams in 19. Get you 3 pieces of income coming in.
I see you here,
Shit,
Roman.
I'm
You said
working on
Valentine's
mine.
Day just got canceled. Okay, then. Thank you.
Yeah.
They wanted to know how can they be on the show. Someone sent me a direct question. They wanted to
Wait,
know
hold on real quick.
how can they be a part of the show.
How can they be a part of the show? Well, number one, it depends on who you is.
Wait, a part of this show?
Yeah, like if they wanted, like if there was someone who wanted to be a guest on your show,
Yeah.
how can they reach out to you?
Please hit us up, man. You can hit us up on what you want to do. What stream?
Bro, you gotta hit us at info
Yeah.
at SimpFreePodcast.com. That is our email. Please hit us, drop a link there. Put your information in there and let us know what you would like to discuss, what you're coming with, what you're bringing to the table, and we'll evaluate and get back in touch with you.
And also
Definitely.
reach out on
Definitely.
Facebook to the Empowerment Network.
Definitely.
That's another way. Cause that's what we are streamed through. We appreciate Myrick Harris for this. He is the river through which this flows. You feel me?
Made this
You
transition
feel
seamless.
me?
You feel
Hey,
me? The email is info at SimpFreePodcast.com.
yep. Info at SimpFreePodcast.com, man. That's like, yep.
We working on that website
Info.
too. We
Yep.
gonna get that website up for it.
Info.
INFO. What's your info?
You got it. Is you good?
Info like information.
Yes.
Info. We said it 8 times. Info.
I thought you said info.
Man, listen, man. Don't,
Info.
hey, nigga, you better leave Savannah alone.
Oh no,
nigga.
Savannah real. She all good.
She got
We
us
appreciate
together.
Savannah.
For real.
So we got
What's that boy Kareem? Hold on, G. It look like Kareem got something you want to spit.
Kareem. You got something to say,
Yes,
bro?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Savannah. SimpFree.com.
We got all
Yeah,
your
bro, real
SimpFree
quick.
Podcast.
As a father, man, y'all touched on
SimpFree
how
Podcast.
young women get their values from their father. I think I want y'all to elaborate a little more on, how that translates to how you treat her mother, and how that plays into the whole spectrum. Because she's going to learn from that, from how she witnesses how you treat her mother. That's how she's going to determine the man that she chooses, her adulthood.
And that's a fact, man.
Man,
And that's
you
why
ain't
that's
never
why it's
lied.
so pivotal, because like women, they do a great job by their self, And I said
Yeah.
women, not females. A woman, she does a great job. But a man, he provides that stability. He like when you he
supposed
shows
to.
he shows you how to treat the lady in your life, like how to be nice and how to be respectful and what to do, how to do it. Even just something as simple as opening the doors. Like you will see people. I see so many couples, dude just walk straight to the car. They don't open the door ever.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I gotten so many compliments just off of that, but
Well, you know, I was
that
talking
was
about that
easy.
gas
Why?
pump.
Because I always see my dad doing it.
Damn gas pump. I see it every time.
I always saw my dad doing that. So it was like second nature to me. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
I have a question. So how do you feel about, because a lot of young men nowadays are not doing anything like that, opening doors,
Yeah.
anything.
That's because they didn't.
So why
I'm
is
sorry.
that? Like,
I think it's simply because I'm gonna just be real on some shit. All right, so when we were growing up, my parents' generation was the crackhead generation. You know what I'm saying? And then the kids that the crackhead generation had, these kids now, them they parents. They didn't have no guidance to begin with. They didn't have a chance from the start. So they fell in the same trap, and now we have their children and some of them grandchildren out here who's running amok because there was the separation in the home. There was something out in the field that got a hold of that generation of our people, and it hasn't been back right since. But now we're seeing a shift in the dynamic. You know what I mean? Black people are becoming more family-oriented. Men are raising their daughters now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are spending more time at home with their sons. We're starting businesses more often than we were before, especially when I was growing up. I'm starting to see more black faces in this city doing positive things than I've ever seen ever in my life. And maybe it's because I'm getting older and I'm just rubbing shoulders with more people like that. But shit, I always been SimpFree, man. I always been a real nigga, and everybody I messed with was real deal. But the mind frame that we have now, people was putting God first, taking care of their family, and trying to get that bag, man.
Yeah, but
people don't want to be broke no more.
that sound nice, but
I see
she
it,
might
though.
not be worthy of opening the door for. You feel me? Like, maybe it depends on it, because a lot of times, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna come clean. A lot of guys, we compartmentalize and put women in places. All right, it might be a woman like, okay, this is just a woman I'm gonna be with and just hang out with and want to smash. So you really ain't gonna like go the extra mile for a chick you really just trying to kick it with like that and just get what you can out of her and go.
Right.
Especially at a young age, you're really not thinking about that. And if you haven't seen anybody do like open doors
Right,
and do
it
that,
still needs to be
you're
instilled
definitely not
for it
gonna
to
do
even be a
that.
thought.
But like I said, this comes to female and a woman. When it's a woman and somebody that's in your presence, you just know like, okay, she not going for that. I'm gonna do what I need to do for her. Whatever that is on your end, whatever your extreme is. Maybe it's open the door, maybe I don't know, taking her out to eat, whatever. But you're gonna want to go the extra mile for somebody you really rock with like that. So I think it just depends on the person and the energy they give off. See, that's what a lot of people just don't get. Your energy is a lot,
vital.
man. That is
It's who
key
you are.
because you're gonna get treated what you demand, what you respect, what you command.
That's your language, man.
Period. Like
But-
all that PC stuff is
Man,
cool,
I
man.
got-
But some people ain't worthy. You might not feel like opening the
if a
door
woman
for
or
her.
a female you feel is not worthy of, like, the door being open for
See,
her,
that's-
what's the point of taking her place?
Right.
Because
See,
you
I-
about to smash.
See, I differ in that area. 'Cause
What you mean?
But
I feel like
why not
you
be
a
upfront
gentleman.
with it?
Huh?
If you open the door for a man walking in when you walk out of Speedway, you should be able to open the door for a woman. If you would or not, or just to smash, I think that's just a gentleman shit to do.
Yeah, but
It's simple.
why
It's
would you be
easy.
up front? That's like a bank
it's
robber
a-
going to tell the
But
police they about to
nowadays-
rob the bank tomorrow.
It's a minuscule gesture.
Nowadays, it's not weird for someone to be up front and then a female to be like, okay, like, I'm on the same page.
What you mean? Like, give
Like,
me.
if you own that, like, if you're trying to do whatever with her and you're just up front with it, like, this generation
Yes, that's true.
is very open to that.
That's
And that's
They
exactly
rather-
how it should be.
They rather just get straight to the point than trying to go around talking circles.
Yeah, but see, we grew up like we got our stuff in the mid '90s, early 2000s. Like that may be a new era. But when I grew up, you lied and lied until you got what you wanted,
That's true.
and then once you was done with it, it was over. And there is no remorse. Deuces, I'm out. You feel me? So it just depends on the thing. That's the honorable thing to do. You should be straight up forward. Like, look, this is what I want. I'm laying it on the table. Are you with it or not? How many people really do that though?
But
Let me put it in a metaphor.
Especially at a young age.
people do it a lot nowadays, but at the same time, it can come across as disrespectful. That's why you
Right.
gotta watch who you're talking to and catch a vibe from somebody.
So what can come off as disrespectful?
Like being straightforward, like this is what I'm trying to do with you. Are you down for it?
I
Asking
think
for sex,
maybe
yeah.
that. I think certain age groups maybe.
Yeah, I'm talking about my
Okay.
my age.
And let me I'm gonna put a metaphor to that. Let me see if I can do this right. It's like, you know how when we were growing up, you know, the values were different. I'm getting a lot of stuff. But
Static?
No, it's just an echo. It's fine. But when we were growing up, the values were different. You know what I mean? When we grew up, we learned cursive, right? Everybody in here know cursive? Everybody in here know how to write cursive. For a period of time, they took that shit out of schools, and it's kids from the age of like fucking 19 to 25 right now who can't write in cursive because they never learned it. I think that's the age group.
You don't need it no more.
But now they're starting to teach it again.
For what?
How the fuck you gonna sign your name, man, if you don't know how to
You
write
just
cursive?
scribble that shit. I scribble mine.
You see
I
what
don't
I'm
give
saying?
a damn.
But what I said that metaphor is because that's what happened with your generation. In the beginning, we were learning cursive. We learned how to be fancy and be gentlemanlike and to be ladylike. And then a
you saying
transition
it's
happened when
evolving?
the gap
I was still
where they
learning
stopped
cursive in
teaching
school.
cursive, where nobody was teaching it anymore. And
Well,
now I
most-
feel like it's coming back.
A lot of people don't even spell their words right. Why? Because they got spell check now.
Yeah.
And we do less writing on paper and we do more writing on computers. There's no typewriters being used anymore. Kids nowadays see a typewriter, they think, oh, look at this toy. I want that. We hated typewriters.
When I
growing
came up, writing was my worst enemy because I
Thank
got
you.
chicken scratch.
Yeah.
I can't write word for damn.
Yeah, nigga, you right like a
So
third
everything I turned in when we was able to do it on the computer, I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't want to write nothing no more.
Absolutely.
Right, I feel you.
So-
But that was a metaphor to try to
Right,
explain.
That
exactly.
was a great metaphor.
Thank you.
That was
sir.
kind of trash, but I give you
I
that.
didn't know that was true.
I love
that
you too,
they
G.
stopped
Happy
it
to be
at
here
that
with you, my
age
nigga.
group. I thought they just stopped it recently. I didn't know
Apparently
they stopped it back
started
then.
teaching
Yeah.
coding.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
But
Hey,
definitely. So that's a real thing.
you want to know something though? Here's another thing I thought about. Like you can have all the guidance and everything you want, but what if it's just your destiny to be a simp, or to be dusty, or to just to have nothing, or just to live regular?
Call him Dusty.
Yeah, so some dusty ass
You
people
look
out here, dusty as
dusty.
hell. Your shoes is dusty.
Like what the girls call you? You're a creep.
but you're saying that
But I'm
they,
saying
they,
you
they
can't
thinking
stop,
it's dusty.
you can't stop you can't stop nobody from their purpose.
That's
Some
true.
people's purpose in life is to be a simp. Some people's purpose in life is get taken advantage of. And I hate to say it like that, and it's harsh. You know what I mean? But you can't really stop that though, because everybody ain't gonna catch this game.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
true.
ain't gonna be able to evolve like we have.
But that's why we're gonna be on every Wednesday night at 9 on the Empowerment Network.
Say
we
it
can
one more
keep
time.
spreading that game. I said that's why we're gonna be on Wednesday night at 9, SimpFree Podcast on the Empowerment Network, so you niggas can get a little taste of that game.
Oh, okay then.
What's
we,
up?
And
We
we
got
appreciate y'all too.
Yeah,
Hey,
we love you guys.
people
Thank you so
is-
much for watching.
I see y'all, man. Y'all in here, Vaughn. What up, though?
Yeah, people asking about these nifty sweatshirts y'all wearing.
Oh, wait.
Y'all need to dress that.
Do you mean these?
Oh, yeah.
These old things?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we just bringing back some vintage from Nineswood Clothing Company. We just
Say it
made
again.
We just made a decision that we're probably gonna be launching the cloth code, bringing it back in the fall this spring.
What does it stand for?
Every
Yeah, because you know
individual needs
what?
style.
I got a problem with that, man.
What's the problem,
You've been in
Mark?
my studio
Yeah.
for months now.
Months.
Months now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
And you have not once rocked the mic about your own shit. You know what? I kind of admire that, bro. 'Cause it's really humble, bro.
Yeah. I've always been humble with the cloth code.
But
man.
it's time to let it go now and just put it out
let
there,
it speak
dog.
for itself. Yeah, we gonna get that thing rolling, man. And you know what? I've actually been getting a lot of requests from a lot of friends and family and a lot of supporters over the years who've been reaching back out to me.
So what does it
That's
mean?
it.
Because I like that.
All
I
right,
need to
so-
have one on Monday night.
Eins means one in German. That was
Every
the-
individual needs style.
Yeah, so that was one of the first foreign languages I studied. So like the one world,
Wow.
like the one world and its many different cultures, we got this fashion line, there's many different styles.
We something like a small big deal.
yeah, and then
Yeah, y'all working
You
it.
feel
and
me?
then the acronym every individual
small
needs
major.
style is kind of what my boy Jay McDaniel helped me put together. And that,
What up,
that-
Jay?
That helped us
What up,
take
though?
it to the next level.
Yeah.
Because again, Eins is a clothing brand that's simple, clean, timeless, and we don't never oversaturate the market. It'll never be a million of these or a million of those, or else you can't be individual.
So
with the
it's
brand.
couture, basically.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you can put it in that term.
Because y'all say y'all like these. Do y'all know these are at least 4 years old?
At least
So can I get y'all to stand up while I get a tight shot of those shirts?
Oh, I'll be happy to.
you want us to do it right now? Yes, sir. Get a
This
tight
is
shot of
impromptu.
my tight
You feel
shirt.
me? This is how we do it. We getting out the mud.
We just gonna
Vaughn, that green boy go real hard.
Vaughn, what up, though?
They both hard.
More good.
Yeah.
What up, though, Greg? We see you, boy.
Yo, more good. What's up, boy?
What's up, bro?
I think they
D
should do a
King,
giveaway.
what up, though?
I think they should do a raffle or a
Natasha
giveaway.
Monique.
You know,
I think you talking too much over there, Mondo. To be honest, you talking just a little bit much. You feel me?
Bro, we gonna be bringing.
There ain't
all
no
that-
moonlighting over here.
We gonna be bringing all that soon, man. Bro.
But no, we appreciate y'all, man. If
Yeah,
y'all
we
really
gonna be
like
bringing
these,
all
y'all
that
really
soon.
rock with it. We appreciate y'all, man. We've been
Yeah.
at this for a minute now.
So guys, look, I want to say this, man.
What it is, Myrick, please.
This is you guys' first night
Man,
on the air.
Man, this our
Yeah.
first night, man.
And
Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man.
You know, I gotta say, man.
I hope y'all enjoying it.
I started this thing out, man, 9 months ago,
Yeah.
and my first show, I was literally drunk. I was a nervous wreck.
Oh, okay, then.
And you guys came in tonight, and man, y'all killing it, bro. Y'all, man, the numbers have been epic, and the comments have been epic, bro.
Number love. We appreciate
all
it,
the
man.
love. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
That's love, man.
So since we got the people on here,
yeah.
a lot of people have been commenting, and I've been getting inboxes on my phone about how much people needed this, because it's a lot of simps out there.
It is.
So
Unfortunately.
let's jump back into the simp thing, man. Let's just hit it again.
Hold on. My man Ock, look what Ock say. I got a comment here. He said, Monroe
Did you say
O'Brien. He
different shit I
said,
can't
do you
see?
think that when a man loses the opportunity to see his child being born, what? What y'all say?
I got you. I'll find you.
Do you think that when a man loses the opportunity to see his child being born, loses the opportunity to build a true relationship with their child? I'm not sure about if you got to see it being born. That would be ideal. But as long as you there from the time that they can start speaking and getting everything and hearing your voice, I think that's fine. I don't know if you meant to go that far in depth, but you got to be there, man, in some type of way. Because you might be, what if you just super busy? What if you travel? You know what I mean? That don't mean you still can't have an influence on their life, especially with FaceTime. You can see them every night. As long as you there, that's the most important. Just be there. You can just take them to McDonald's and drop them off. But just in that little car ride, he going to be watching how you move. And I was watching how my dad moved. My dad had this little simple song about a shadow, and I would bother him to hell to sing it. And he would do it every time, just cuz. And it's just simple stuff like that. It's memories, man. And then your dad, like, I remember I messed up in school one time, and I had a basketball game in the Lions. And I did something stupid, and he took the Lions tickets away. I said, Dad, take the basketball game away and let me go to the Lions. And he said, absolutely not, because I know you like that better. But that's where I just little stuff like that, I still remember it. Mm-hmm. So just be there, man. That's the most important. So I don't know if you got to be there from the beginning to see it come out that thing, but as long as you there, man, that's better than gold, man. There is no price on a male being in a child's life.
Speak to those males that may be watching, that may be struggling with getting back in that female's life, or speak to those who just say, you know what, forget it, I don't want to be back there because of whatever circumstances.
I feel you on that in a way, because like I said, it's somebody you can't stand their guts,
right?
But you got to do something
because the child is at stake.
Yeah, it ain't about you and her.
Right.
Never mind her. A man gonna do whatever it take. You ain't gonna tell me no. I'm gonna see my child.
That has to be a mutual understanding, though, G.
Yeah.
Grudges got to be dropped. You know what I mean? Not charges, grudges. You can't be holding grudges against a motherfucker and holding grudges against a woman, and y'all both beefing, and the person who is most important in that relationship is being neglected.
Yeah, the child.
On both parties, because she busy worrying about you busy worrying about her. Everybody full of drama and wrecking each other's brains, and the baby just sitting there in turmoil. You know what I mean? There's got to be a mutual agreement to where when we come together as a family. And no matter what happens or who else is involved on the other side, I will always be there for my child. And you know what I mean? And I'll always teach my child to respect their mother and follow her lead as well, because she is equally as important as my role. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be a double party thing.
Yeah,
a man just can't run up and like, girl, we gonna let me get you back. And no, that shit don't work like that.
I think that go back to what we were saying, though.
Even kill. You got to talk about the issues you had,
Yeah.
nip that shit in the bud, kill that, get over it, move on, and take care of that baby.
Yeah, but as a man, right, you're going to be able to, like, I shouldn't have to get them folk involved between me and you.
Never.
I get we don't like each other. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But as adults, let's come to an understanding. I ain't got to see you. You ain't got to see me. We can have a mediator. You can drop them off at the mama house or whatever. But a man is going to come up with that. We don't need them folk involved. And I'm going to tell you this. If you got that inkling and you feel she ain't worth a damn, go put yourself on child support before she do. Beat her to it.
Shit, boy. Chissa? Put yourself on
Why
Chissa?
not? You going on it anyway.
Out your rabbit ass.
You got a woman that can't stand your guts. You going on FOC. I'm sorry to let you know. If you don't know that by now, you should know. You going to be on FOC. If that woman can't stand you, you can't even have a regular conversation, and you can't talk and communicate, you need to go to FOC and say, look here, this is what I make, this is what I want to do, because she coming for me. The destruction is coming.
Yeah.
You know that. And we appreciate y'all, man, for rocking with us. We see a lot of comments, man.
Man, we love everybody. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Watch the first SimpFree Podcast. We got more of this shit coming for y'all every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. What is it? 8 p.m. Central? Some shit like that. And you know what I mean? We bringing it to you live and direct on the Empowerment Network. I want to give a shout out to Myrick Harris and the Empowerment Network, home of the Empowerment Hour Live. The Empower Hour Live is where you can get your fix every Monday night at 9 p.m. They be talking some good shit on there.
Man,
and then
a lot of game.
We'll be back to bust that head every Wednesday with some more heat, man. Shout out to everybody who watched today. G, I love you, my nigga.
Man,
Thank
it's
you
always
for
love.
doing this here with me, man.
Okay, hold
And,
up. Wait, we ain't got to leave just so soon.
Not yet.
You know, because the people want some more.
All right,
They want
what
it.
we got?
God damn it. So we got to do it. I see some more people in the comments I missed. Jasmine Moore with Tutu. What up?
What's up,
What
Doug?
up with
I
it?
see you, Colin Howard, man. What's up, bro? I meant to
What's
shoot
up
you
with
out
it?
early. That was a good statement you made. Hey, bro, Wayne tripping about that. Shoot some goo in him.
Who?
D Wayne.
Oh, that goo.
He said,
Hey, you shoot goo and guess what? A life is born. Isn't it amazing?
say shooting the club up.
Isn't it wonderful?
For real.
Hey, what's up, man? Like I said, man, if y'all out here and y'all like our show and like what we doing,
Yo.
and y'all want to get at us, man, info at the SimpFree Podcast,
Hey,
.com, man.
I saw.
Let us know, man.
I saw a couple fools on here. G, you got
Who?
your boy Greg Moregood.
More good. What up, bro? G
And,
Mo.
that boy Von Stevens on here. Both of y'all niggas gonna get invited.
Hey,
to the
man,
show.
you already know y'all
Probably
got carte
not at the
blanche,
same
bro.
time though.
Yeah, no, we can't have both y'all on here because we have to fight y'all for time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't want to do that.
We definitely be in touch with y'all, man.
Absolutely.
For sure. April Mason, what's up, baby mama?
Hold up, who that is?
Where Kayla at? I don't see Kayla.
Mother-in-law, what's up? How you doing? I appreciate it. Thank you. We see y'all in here, man. Always feel good. This our first show,
It is
man.
what it is, man. We shooting out all the love.
Awesome show.
Yeah.
The vibe is lovely.
Y'all
We
killed
appreciate y'all. Y'all helped us out a lot, man. in the
Man,
audience,
I
man.
want to thank y'all for the questions.
Yeah.
Man.
I love
That
this
was-
vibe.
That was nice. I think
It's
that
energy,
should be
bro.
a thing.
It's energy.
I like that.
And energy
Yeah.
is
We
everything.
shooting shit and then you throw one in there. I
You know
think
what I mean?
that's the thing. That's the SimpFree Podcast protocol right there. I think
Absolutely,
we just
man.
made it right here tonight on the first episode.
So I
and y'all
think you
witnessed
guys
it.
we should have the studio just like it is on Monday nights. We should have people coming in here, man. The doors should be open. We should have seats and shit available, you know what I'm saying, like on
I
Monday
like
nights
it.
because
We with it, man.
we just got to, market this thing. You guys got to get your people out here. Tony, get your girls out here, you know what I'm saying? Kareem, shit, we got to just bring the people
Yeah,
out.
I gotta
you know
get
what
my
I'm saying?
people out here too.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
people don't understand, man, Grand Rapids is about to explode. This
Moving.
network,
Grand
bruh,
Rapids moving.
Yeah,
my vision is to have another BT or another own network.
yeah.
And it
Better
starts
than
with
them.
us.
Better
Right,
than them
that's
because they
right.
don't
You know what
own
I'm saying?
theirs.
Exactly.
The own network don't own it.
Exactly.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
This ours right here.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And so we got to make this platform available for other people that look like us or for people who want to join in with the conversation.
Man.
Because we don't, you got Fox News, you got 8 West, you got all these other media platforms, but there's no platform where you can come on and talk shit for long as you want to.
Yeah.
The
I
door's
know.
not closing until I lock them.
And I got
Yeah,
another
yeah,
respect
I
for
love
you,
that.
Myrick.
Beautiful.
This hard to
Yeah.
do your thing, get into the floor and read these comments.
Hey.
But we appreciate the people, man. Y'all
yeah.
showing love,
Man,
man.
we just getting started.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
we really don't know what the hell we doing, but we just so dope. We gonna figure it
But
out.
y'all
You hear
got
me?
it, bro.
Hey,
Y'all got the
hey, I
juice, man. You
appreciate
got
it,
the
man.
juice,
Like we knew
bro.
what we was
The
doing, though,
juice.
didn't it?
Got the juice, man.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm
Listen,
happy, man.
bro,
We just
look.
here to give people a good show, man. Have a good time.
Your
Man, I got a
numbers
lot
have
of
been
family
crazy.
on here, a lot of friends, man. This shit is beautiful. We can't wait to give you guys some more of our nonsense next week.
Wait, Morgan said I agree but disagree. He always contrary. What you agree but disagree with, bruh?
Man, what that old
Who knows? The comments was a minute ago.
hold on.
He said I agree but disagree. What the hell you
He
talking
agree,
about, bruh?
disagree about what?
Goofy. You can come
Oh.
on here, man, too. Oh, cuz. What up, cuz? Ashley, what's up? Appreciate you. That's my cousin. That's my folk, Ashley Powell. What's
So
up?
let me ask you guys this: your vision for this, because I know a lot of people want to
Appreciate
come
y'all.
on and they want to be guests.
Yeah. We got to vet them out first.
Okay.
You got to have
Okay.
something to say because you can't be no
Okay.
goofy mumble mouth.
Right.
You can't have rocks in your mouth. Goddammit. You got to have something to say.
Mm-hmm.
I think
You can't come on if you got rocks in your mouth now.
Spit it out.
It ain't gonna work. Yeah, spit it out.
Yeah.
It's a good look for us, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's always good to have other opinions. I mean, the SimpFree, we ain't the only SimpFree ones out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's other like-minded individuals who have the same motion for positivity that we have.
Absolutely.
And this is the Empowerment Network shit. Everybody need to be empowered. Let's empower
Yeah.
everybody.
We welcome
Absolutely.
everybody. And real quick, I want to big up a business Tony Rain.
Tony Rain.
I may or may not have a vested interest in that. But TonyRain.com, man. Go holler at it. TONIRAIN, man.
Hold on.
.com.
What kind of products does Tony Rain
TonyRain.com. That's the best body cream on earth, bruh.
Okay.
Straight
All right.
up, hair and body. Like if you
I
got
know.
lotion, throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, I got my
You feel
lemon
me?
drop on.
My
right
man
now.
Mark, let me see one of them, please.
Got my lemon drop
You
on.
feel me? Impromptu. Y'all feel me? Don't judge us. We doing it on the show in front of y'all. Yep, you see it. You see? A lot of y'all know about it. A lot of y'all don't. This it right here, man. This little bottle right here pack a powerful punch.
That's the good stuff right
You
there.
can put it on all day. You won't be ashy. If you got that ostrich skin, you got alligator
Got that
skin,
armadillo elbow.
armadillo skin. Put this on, bruh. You got that little. You done seen people with them heels.
That gray one.
with the crack on the back of that heel.
Ooh, I hate that heel.
That look like it's 3 layers of coat on that
that's
thing.
for after your pedicure.
Yeah, first you got to put a peg egg on that thing.
Yeah, you gotta-
get the peg egg,
Or
scrub
cheese-
that motherfucker tough.
Or a cheese
okay?
grater, whatever works.
You got to scrub it tough.
Scrub
but
it
once you
tough.
put this on, once you scrub it tough,
Let it soak.
you sandblast that son bitch, and then you put this
that
on,
on, and then you
I
put a sock
guarantee you
on
won't
on
never
top
get
of
that on the back of that heel ever again.
Put that sock on top of that Tony Rain.
You hear me?
How can we find that? How can we find that?
TonyRain.com, please. Please visit and hit it heavily. Cash mob it right now. Just go ahead. Get my wife busy.
So
She's sitting here. She needs something to do.
what type of payments do you guys accept?
Any kind. No.
Cash App, PayPal.
PayPal is the best. Cash is really what we want, or
Hot
PayPal.
checks. How about hot checks, Tony?
Checks?
Hot
Nah.
checks.
No. No. We don't do checks.
Alright.
Them things bounce like round ball.
Yeah,
No, no, thank you. But however, man, TonyRain.com, man. And that's another thing, man. If you got a business you want to plug, we happy to plug it, man. We got a big up segment. Put your business out there, man. Hit us up. info@the SimpFreePodcast.com, man. Or you can hit me up on my I got the Facebook. I think mine is Gordon Waddell. What's yours, B?
What?
Facebook. What's your Facebook?
Oh, my Facebook is Brian Mason.
There you go. Hit us up on Facebook.
That
man.
me?
Yeah.
Yo.
Any way you can, man. We happy to have y'all on. Y'all got something to talk about. You got a business. More good. We know you got polished out there. See, that's another one.
Yeah, we
Another
need to bring
plug.
you on, man. We need to talk
Yeah.
about some things.
You're going to be
man.
on here more good already.
For
You know
sure,
what I mean?
for sure.
So we just happy. We happy to communicate, motivate, make you laugh. If you got to cry, go ahead. That's cool too. But we just want to be an influence, man, and we just having fun, man. We doing this thing,
You
man.
took that topic today, man. You did your thing, boy.
Y'all
I
got
appreciate
another,
it.
y'all got
You're
another
very
question
passionate,
from
man.
Vaughn.
A lot of passion.
Huh. Vaughn, what up, though?
Vaughn said, "What's in the double cup?"
Boy, wouldn't you like to know? Hey, boy, mine is that damn dirty bastard.
I got
That my favorite drink.
Vaughn, I got grape soda in my shit, man.
Yeah.
That
He's more responsible than me at this
grape
moment.
soda with that PC in there, promethazine and codeine.
No,
Boy,
no.
you
Boy,
sipping
no,
on
that boy be
Hell
lean.
Boy, you sipping on that lean?
Nah,
over
we
there?
ain't going that route. Nah, we ain't
That's
doing
what's,
that.
hey, I'm from Houston, boy. That's what's in that stuff.
We know about it. I know about them Texas
That's
boys.
what's in that stuff.
They say, man, hit that south side.
Yeah.
South side. Hey.
Shock and
South
rocket to the
side.
south
Hey. Kiki, what up, though, bro?
Pull up on the slab.
You hear
huh?
me? What they know about this? Slab shining with the grilling woman.
Yeah.
84's poking out.
I'm a player.
Trues
ain't no
in
doubt.
vogue, boy.
Hey.
Come around the corner poking
That
people.
goddamn
Yeah.
mayonnaise and mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Pop trunk on them.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, Myra, I know about that Texas lingo,
Different
man.
doing
Tell
south
that
side.
nigga.
Yeah, South. Hey.
But that
Sideways
Paul
on that
Wall.
goddamn-
I know about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
little
know about
Kiki,
it, man.
Fat Pat.
Yeah, we know about all that. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Look at Muyu. Muyu was on. Did you see him?
Muyu Jomo, what's up, bruh? Muyu, we got to have you on here, man. You can give us another look from the other side. That boy straight from Africa,
Yeah,
and he a
well,
real one. That's my
really.
brother right there, man. We love you, Muyu. What up, bruh?
Yeah, what's up, Muyu? Mad love, my G.
Yo,
All right, man.
I think that's about a done deal on this one. We slamped this motherfucker for real. You hear me? I appreciate it, man. I had fun, and we'll be back, man, next week, man.
SimpFree Podcast.
You heard? Always simp free.
Hit us up, info@simpfreepodcast.com. You can catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we'll be having a YouTube channel coming out soon, too. Be looking for that.
Yeah.
And big ups to the Empowerment Network. Monday nights at 9, the Empowerment Hour Live. Check us out.
SimpFree Podcast, man. Every Wednesday night, 9 p.m., man. Be there or be square.
You got something to say, OG?
Yeah, Myra, he got something to say.
Yo, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight.
Yeah.
These my dogs right here. These
Yeah.
my boys. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So look.
He made me nervous. I'm like, what he doing?
Nah,
okay, then.
shout out to these two right here. These two real ones right there.
Thank you, sir.
You know, I appreciate them thinking of us to produce their first project. I thank them for getting on and doing their thing, man. Y'all was so comfortable, bro.
Man, I feel at home, bro.
Yeah, y'all was so comfortable doing this.
Yo,
Yeah.
We do
appreciate
this
it.
shit every day. It just be me and him though.
Yo,
Yeah, so
With
this,
no
this is
camera.
y'all home, bro.
We talk about all the same shit.
So listen, bro, I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight from the Empowerment Network,
Thank
the
you.
SimpFree Podcast. So check it out next week, same place, same time, 9:00 p.m. If you want to get into the studio, shoot us an email at info. No, what's you guys' contact?
Y'all contact is info.
Okay.
info at SimpFreePodcast.com.
Info at SimpFreePodcast.com, or you
Yeah.
can go to the Empowerment Network's website at www.empowr.com. www. Or Facebook, yes. www.2empowr.com, or hit us up on Facebook, on their Facebook page. Tell me your Facebook page again.
Mine is Gordon Waddell.
No, on the
What?
SimpFree Facebook page. It's the SimpFree
The
page.
SimpFree page is SimpFree.
Okay, so
Very
Facebook.com/SimpFree. Facebook.com/SimpFree, or the Empowerment
It
Network.
shouldn't be that hard to find.
So love you guys.
Peace.
Love you, fellas.
We out.
Do
We
your
out.
thing, bro.
Hold up. I ain't gonna leave you
My
hanging, bro.
nigga. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you. Have a good night, goddamn.
Good night.